Hello to all my friends out there. Hi, you guys. So if you saw the last video, I put some violet highlights in my hair. I don't know if you can see them, but I can see them. They're very pretty. There's one here and there's one about here. So I bought this stuff at Dollar Tree. And I did a video showing you how I would do it. If your hair is on the dark side, you might have to pre-lighten it a bit with a little bleach or some sun-in. Just be very careful. So I found it to be rather successful. You know, if I had to go somewhere I had to go somewhere and I didn't want to spend any money, much money to speak of. So for the past couple of weeks, I've been doing the Queen for a Day thing. And so after a while, root touch-up, and I bought the color for $1. Deep conditioner, I bought that at Dollar Tree. Manicure, pedicure, I'll get to that in a minute. Wax tweeze, shave your armpits and legs, and, exfoliate your arms, your legs, a little bit on your face, apply mask, and heavy-duty cream. And there's a heavy-duty conditioner you can get very cheap as well. So today I was having my fun, but now it's time for dinner. Okay, so I bought these sausages. At some point, I have to be careful because they're very juicy. They're gonna squirt all over the place. So what I did is I pricked them with a fork. Yummy! And I pretty much cooked them in some boiling water, flipping them around. I'll be looking for good deals on sausages. And then I fry them in a little oil to create a little drippings to make some good gravy. And then here I boiled some potatoes, and what I want to do now is add a little evaporated milk and just a little bit, enough so that I can mix them up to some creamy potatoes, and I'm going to add a little margarine. So I know a lot of my followers like to see me cook. And I really, really love to cook too. Okay, so now I want to put a little margarine. And so then just to easily mix up my potatoes, I'm going to zap them 1 minute. I'm going to be using my air fryer pretty soon as well. So say about 1 minute. Just to melt the butter. Okay, is this thing still going? All right, so I don't know. So anyway, I had some gluey old nail polish, and I painted my nails 1 coat, and then I was trying to show you guys, and it didn't come out very well. Pretend this is my fingernail. You can take your thin polish, and you can make like a little firework and a dot of polish here, or you can go through the center and make a dot, which will look almost like a star. But so I removed mine and I just put some on the tips, which I didn't do a good job, but hey, at least I did. Now I want to make some gravy. All right, so here's the polish that it's easy to paint with. All right, let me check my potatoes and see. Okay, so see how the milk is hot and the butter is melted. So what I have is gold medal premium flour. I would stockpile this up, you guys. I think it's going to go up in price. I really do. Dollar Tree has a pretty good deal on flour though. So what I want to do is I just want to cook my flour to get the raw flour taste out of my flour. And this is going to make some really good sausage gravy. You guys, if you've been following me, have seen me make gravy a million times. 1,000,001 now. So what I did when I was going to go on a cruise, I will still go somewhere. I just won't go to Mexico because the Mexican or the Mormon women were murdered and nothing was really done about it. I mean, it would be one thing if the people were apprehended and brought to justice. So I won't go on a cruise. I don't want to go on a long cruise because I probably wouldn't live. I'd be so deathly sick. I get air sick. I mean, terrible. So what I want to do is I want to make basic food. I want to go back to being very, very frugal. So here is my meal plan. So for dinner, meat, potatoes or sweet potatoes, rice, vegetables, fruit, bread, butter, and milk. You know, just basic food. Ooh, almost lost my gravy. So when I was going on the cruise, what I did is I went to a thrift store and I bought a bunch of clothes that I thought might be suitable for a cruise. If you want to buy, okay, like I can buy these kind of shirts. I try to look for a silk shirt, some kind of silk shirt. I don't really care, you know, that much because I might wear a sweater or I might wear it with some kind of slacks. So, you know, I just look for all different colors. Okay, so I have chicken broth left from last night, so I'll just use that. That'll be good. So I want to give you an update on what happened to Ralph the fish. Okay, so Ralph the fish survived, and Misha went to get some more fish. And she got to the pet store and they said, my gosh, your water is way too cold. So Ralph the fish had his own grand solar minimum. He survived. Well, he was very sluggish and he was under the bushes, and so I guess they had the wrong heater. So once they got the right heater, Ralph was swimming around. So that was poor Ralph. Mikey was stuck in a blizzard and Ralph was freezing. So I'm kind of liking these little lightweight hair colors. You know, this is very funny to me. I would see this really pathetic looking color all over town and I'm thinking, who in the hell, what hairdresser, who in the hell is doing this color? Well, now I realize most likely the women were doing, my potatoes could use a couple more minutes. The women themselves most likely were doing the color. So, but you know, I think it's a good, you know, if you don't have much money and you want to look nice, yeah, do your own color. Just be careful so that you don't do something yummy. These may not want to mash, but I'm very hungry. Okay, one thing I stockpiled up. Okay, tonight I made jasmine tea. I love this kind. I bought these at 99 cents only. Earl Grey, 45 bags for $1, so 5 cents each. That's not bad. And English breakfast tea. I can't drink Earl Grey or English breakfast tea at night or I will never, never, never sleep again. So I'm thinking, you guys, you know what we should do? We should keep our eye out for sausage at Grocery Outlet. You know how they have those really good deals? on me. How about that cheese I got? Wow, that was the deal. I will be looking for specialty cheeses. Okay, so now I will have a little jasmine tea. And in this kind of tea, I like just sugar. It's very delicious. I was never a tea drinker, and I thought, how can I like this? The Himalaya shop in La Mesa. It took me the longest time to find that thing. And then, you know, also I expect sugar to go up. Now, I don't know if this is cane sugar or beet sugar. It is, I have no idea. Does it say? I think if it was pure cane sugar, it would say so. And another thing it took me the longest time to find is a matching sugar and creamer that I really like. Of course, you know, I was being cheap and I wouldn't actually pay for them. So you don't want to run out of sugar. And if you didn't see the last video, this is what my son and his girlfriend brought me from Las Vegas. Okay, and I wanted to mention two really good movies that I saw recently. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood and The Joker. I really enjoyed them. I love Brad Pitt. And Leonardo DiCaprio ain't bad either. And then, you know, The Joker was, I enjoyed it. If you don't like dark, you might not like it. I should have done the potatoes before we started. I know, every time I do this, someone says, why don't you use a potato masher? Yeah, that would have been a real good idea. All right, now, I'm telling you one thing, these potatoes taste really good. Yummy. This is like old-fashioned cooking, you guys. Done by an old-fashioned cook, by an older cook. Older, you know what we're called? Older, ooh, yummy. And then if you have some chives, that would be super duper. And then, you know, I had some vegetables, mixed vegetables. So this is a really inexpensive dinner. I have a lot of gravy on the plate. Okay, so now, let's see, I have something else. This is homemade fudge. It was frozen, made by me. I better taste this. You know, it's probably going to taste awful after being frozen. Now, this is a substantial amount of fudge. Do I make this? Okay, I hope everyone is being festive. I hope everyone turns up at the premieres and chats with us. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And happy holidays, happy New Year's. You know, fix yourself up. It doesn't have to be expensive. And God bless you all.